What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and this is my WrestleMania 33 predictions video. I am here on a fine Thursday evening as I record this, or anything that changes between now and when it goes up tomorrow night, who knows? But man, there are a lot of matches on this card and a lot of things to discuss. As always, let me know who you think is going to win down in the comments. I will get into my somewhat long-winded predictions for this 6-hour show, 7-hour show. I don't even know anymore. It's going to be long. Anyway, the kickoff begins. And on the kickoff, we have 3 matches. And one of which is the Cruiserweight title, which is your champion, Neville, the king of the Cruiserweights, versus Austin Aries. Now, this one was weird because I thought that Aries was working as a heel, but apparently Aries is the face in this situation because obviously Neville is the heel. So that begs the question, is it time yet to take that title off of Neville, who I want to be the Brock Lesnar of the Cruiserweights and just pretty much, smash dudes all the damn time? And I think it's WrestleMania. It's the kickoff. You want to kick off something exciting, then you kick off with a title change for the Cruiserweight title. They've been spending all this time with the massive package of Austin Aries, all those, video packages and whatnot. Then sure, why not give Aries the belt, then have Neville win it back, whatever, make those two kind of the cornerstones of that division. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Moving on, we have what a lot of SmackDown this week was focused on, which was the women's division for SmackDown, which is weird. They gave it 3 segments when it's on the pre-show. Like, it's on the kickoff. It's not even on the main card, and they spent a lot of time with that stuff. And it is a 6-pack challenge. Your current champion, Alexa Bliss, versus Becky Lynch, versus Natalya, versus Mickie James, versus Carmella, versus the returning Naomi, feel the glow, for the SmackDown Women's title. Now, I think this one was originally, Naomi was supposed to hold this belt, through Mania, because Orlando's her hometown, etc., etc. And we know there is a tendency to not let the hometown superstar win the match. That happens all the time. Oh, they're in their hometown? Guess what? They lost. That just seems to be a thing that they do, which is kind of in opposite of, okay, obviously the crowd's going to cheer for them because it's their hometown, but they're going to make them lose. It never makes sense to me. But all that being said, I think the fact that Naomi was supposed to be champion going into Mania and she returned on SmackDown, it'll make a good argument for Naomi recapturing the women's title now that her knee is all healed up. Now, obviously, that could go in a bunch of different directions. The original plan was to have the entire available whatever, and then it got turned into a 6-pack challenge, so I'm not really sure what fell through there. But yes, I think Naomi, nice moonsault. Naomi would be a good pick to win the SmackDown Women's title and continue on with whatever storylines they had planned for her before she got hurt after winning the belt on the first night. What phenomenal miss! Phenomenal miss, AJ! Wow, that was terrible. That was terrible. Okay, so moving on to our third kickoff match. This one's going to take me a little bit to read all the fucking names off here. It is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. And it is a 31-man Battle Royal. That's right, 31. So it is officially bigger than the Royal Rumble, because, hey, it's WrestleMania. So, your entries in this match are Mojo Rawley, Apollo Crews, The Big Show, Kurt Hawkins, Braun Strowman, Goldust, R-Truth, Primo, Epico, Curtis Axel, Bo Dallas, Jinder Mahal, Sami Zayn, Fandango, Tyler Breeze, Dolph Ziggler, Rhino, Heath Slater, American Alpha, Usos, Mark Henry, what? No, what? John Cena, what are you doing? Mark Henry, Sin Cara, Titus O'Neil, The Ascension, Kalisto, the Vaudevillains, and Tian Bing. That's right, he's number 31, their signee from NXT from China. So that's how you get the entire country of China to watch WrestleMania, is put their guy in the Andre Battle Royal. So that being said, who in the blue hell, who do you have win this thing? Actually, first of all, hold on a moment here. Why is AJ leaving and Shane chasing him? This game is, I'm glad they're having this being shut off here, but what is AJ's freaking out here? What is happening? Hold on. This game is confusing. But yeah, Cena is in the corner of Shane, and I'm not sure why AJ is losing his mind, but kind of whatever, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, the Andre Battle Royal. Now, last year was Baron Corbin. Year before was Big Show. Year before was Cesaro. So this is the 4th annual Andre Battle Royal. And I suppose the overwhelming question is, because Big Show had his match fall through with Shaq, and Big Show is currently only on contract until February of next year, meaning he won't make next year's Mania at this point in his career. This is going to be it for him at WrestleMania. Now, wait, count out? What the fuck? Well, that was disappointing. I think at this point, the common sense prediction on this one is going to be Braun Strowman. Because they haven't had him else in it. Like, he kind of was in stuff with top guys, and that would just continue his push, because obviously he didn't win the Royal Rumble. Now, I suppose you could make the argument for Big Show, or the fact that Big Show and Braun could cancel out each other, and then somebody unlikely could win it. But looking at all these names, and looking at who they might want to push in the year of 2017 and beyond, I think it just makes the most sense to pick Braun Strowman. Now, you could make the argument that, hey, they just gave Kalisto new music. That would make 0 sense, and would be a major, shocking moment that one of the smallest guys in the match wins the match. Like, I could see them going in that direction. But at the end of the day, I think the smart choice here is Braun Strowman. So, moving on to the main card, we have the Raw Tag Team titles in a ladder match, because, you know, it's Mania, gotta have a ladder match. It is the Club who are the champions. It is Enzo and Cass, and it is Cesaro and Sheamus. And I would imagine this should be a pretty hard-hitting, hard-fought match. I think this one is pretty simple. They've been kind of building for Enzo and Cass, and they've kind of gotten sidetracked, and they have not won the tag team titles yet, I'm pretty sure. So having Enzo and Cass have their WrestleMania moment, send the folks home happy, etc., at WrestleMania, I think makes the most sense, because they haven't been doing that much with the Club as champions, so sure, why not give that belt to Enzo and Cass. Moving on, we have this match, which is Dean Ambrose, your Intercontinental Champion, versus Big Baron Corbin. And I don't think this match has any particular stipulations added onto it. So that being said, I think Dean Ambrose retains the belt here. I think Baron perhaps gets a good match, or, you know, looks real strong in losing, but I don't think Baron gets it done here at WrestleMania. Moving on, we have the U.S. title. It is Chris Jericho, the Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla, the man with the list, the man who has it, versus Kevin Owens, and this one also is a pretty straightforward. Chris Jericho has had an amazing run, one of the best runs of his career, but as we know, he's going back to do more stuff with his band, with Fozzy. That means he's leaving. That means the common sense move here is to put that belt on Kevin Owens and have Raw continue to be the Kevin Owens show. The Raw Women's Championship is an elimination fatal 4-way. Your champion is Bayley, fighting Charlotte, fighting Sasha Banks, and fighting Nia Jax. Now, I think at the end of the night here, they probably put the belt back on Sasha, because you're going to eventually kick off Sasha's heel turn here, and we get Sasha as a heel versus Bayley as a face. I don't know how the other two factor into that. Perhaps you could get more women on your roster on Raw. That'd be nice to kind of have more than one feud going on. Hey, where's Summer Rae? Where's Emma? You know, but I think that... And Dean Ambrose retains his IC title. Okay. I think that even if you don't end up having the title involved, some way, somehow, Sasha will do something dastardly to Bayley to kick off that feud moving forward. But hey, I could certainly see Sasha perhaps pinning Bayley first, and then going through Nia or Charlotte or whatever, and ending up as the Raw Women's Champion. So I'm calling Sasha. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, we have a mixed tag team match, playa. It is John Cena, Nikki Bella versus The Miz and Maurice. This, the promos and the videos are so much better than what this match is going to end up being on paper. Because on paper, it is incredibly dull. But Cena is going back out to do some movies, I think Nikki's almost at the end of her contract, or going to be taking a vacation or something. But I think even though that Cena and Nikki are getting some time off, whereas Miz and Maurice will still be on the show, I still think it's WrestleMania. It's John Cena. He's going to win. He's going to win, and he just might propose finally after the match. That's kind of the smart money at this point in terms of where that match is going to go. But hey, they could shock us. It's always possible to be shocked here and have your Mania moment. But I think smart money is John Cena and Nikki Bella. Moving on, we have Shane McMahon, AJ Styles in a normal match. Now, this match, I predict, number one, a ref bump. Because Shane's gonna jump off something. That's what Shane does. If they somehow have a match where Shane is not a glorified stuntman, that would be the most shocking thing for a Mania, I think, in a long time. But there's no way. There's no way Shane wins this. I'm not even sure why this match is happening. There are much better guys to put with AJ Styles, who, is getting up there in years and only has so many Manias left. Don't waste one of them on Shane McMahon. That's a different discussion. But AJ all the damn way. They don't want none. That's not even a question. If you're putting Shane over one of what should be one of your top guys, your top stars on the show, you're fucking up. You're doing something wrong. Anyway, we have next up this match, the Architect, Seth Rollins, versus Triple H in a non-sanctioned match. He signed the Hold Harmless agreement. I could potentially see interference here from Samoa Joe and other various shenanigans. I'm not sure if non-sanctioned means there's no DQs or like the actual nature of the rules, or if it's just, hey, you can't sue us or whatever, but this is the match that was supposed to happen last year, and Rollins was hurt, so they had to delay it a whole year. But again, Triple H is in the stage of his career, Spinebuster, where he does not need a win. It does nothing for him. He should be putting over all the young guys, as he is the part-timer who is the COO and whatever else, and Seth is the young guy who gets that victory and then moves on to bigger and better things, and most likely a feud with Samoa Joe. Now, you can make the argument that, okay, Joe interferes, costs Seth the match, and then moves into that feud. But again, the whole point, you do this whole build to eventually have your new guys win over your old guys. That's the whole idea. Putting over the old guys does nothing for the young guys, and it is just bad business. And Triple H should know what is best for business. So yes, Rollins all the damn way. Moving on. 3 more. We have The Undertaker versus the Big Dog, Roman Reigns, and the biggest question of this match. Will this be the final match for The Undertaker? I think the matter of who wins or loses here is not as consequential, but if his final match is against Roman Reigns, and he manages to beat The Undertaker and retire The Undertaker, if you are still convinced that Roman Reigns has any future in the near term as someone people are going to cheer, if he retires The Undertaker, you are out your damn mind. That is no. But regardless, at this stage in the game, with the advanced age of The Undertaker, now think of it this way. Taker's only lost once at WrestleMania to Brock Lesnar. So if their eventual goal is to put over Roman Reigns as the top face of Raw over a guy like Brock Lesnar, if Brock can do it, why not Roman? So, unpopular opinion, but perhaps the inevitable opinion, is that Roman Reigns wins this match. I don't want it to be true, but I feel like that's probably what's going to end up happening, even if I want it or not. 2 count. Next up, we have the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt, your World Heavyweight Champion, versus Randy Orton, the winner of the Royal Rumble match. It was a long and convoluted path that got us here. We are finally here for this match, and it won't even go on last because, Goldberg. But, that being said, I don't see any reason to take the belt off of Bray Wyatt just yet. The fresher talent goes over the more established 12-time champion makes all the sense in the world. You want to take off the belt off him later on? Fine, sure. But if you want to establish Bray Wyatt, who took a long, long time to even get to a singular title, just get there once, for a world title, it took him a long, long time, leave him as champion for a while, give him that credibility of being champion, and definitely put him over Randy Orton in this match. Now, there could be interference here from Luke Harper. There could be interference here from Eric Rowan, who is now healed and ready to go. There could be a lot of things that take place in this match. But at the end of the day, I think Bray Wyatt reigns supreme, and, you know, whatever Sister Abigail, etc., happens in the course of this match. And he's like, sucky! And a pedigree to Triple H, adding insult to injury. I think once Seth is out of this feud, 3 count. Once Seth is out of that feud, I think he needs a new finisher. And finally, on to this match, which should be the main event of the evening. We have your extraordinarily unlikely old man, Dadberg, Universal Champion Goldberg, versus the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. I think the match here in this game is going to go on longer than the actual match, but that is the biggest question here. I don't think there's any question who walks out of Mania as the champion. It's Brock, because Goldberg not sticking around, because, you know, he had his run, his nostalgia run. He showed his son, oh, look, I used to be a wrestler, all that good stuff. Fine, that's it. It's good. He's done. So the real question here is, how long is this match? Can Goldberg go longer than a minute and a half in a match? It hasn't happened yet since he's been back since Survivor Series. It has not happened. So that is, I guess, the biggest question is, how long will this match go? Because I'm not sure that they can go and be entertaining for, 10, 15, even 8 for that matter. So I suppose we'll see. But yeah, Brock Lesnar walks out with that title, only to, at some point down the line, get beaten by either Roman Reigns or, I guess, Braun Strowman. Those are kind of your 2 options on Raw to be the guy who beats Brock for that belt. But this, further elevates the belt and whatever else, and hopefully won't go on too late, and hopefully it won't go on too long, and thus ends the final run of Goldberg at age 50. So that's it. Long-ass video. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sticking around. I'm attackslug, and I will see you next time and every damn day for more videos right here on this channel. I'm tired, and I'm out.